X-Men 2000 is a film that introduces a world where some people are born with extraordinary abilities due to genetic mutations. These individuals, known as mutants, possess powers that set them apart from ordinary humans, often leading to fear and discrimination. The movie focuses on a conflict between two groups of mutants, one led by Professor Xavier, who believes that humans and mutants can coexist peacefully, and the other led by Magneto, who thinks mutants should dominate humans due to their superiority. The story begins with a glimpse of a young boy, Erik Lehnsherr, later known as Magneto, who during World War II is separated from his parents in a concentration camp. In his rage and despair, Erik's latent mutant ability to control metal manifests for the first time. This tragic past fuels his future desire for mutant superiority. Fast forward to the present day, where mutants have become a hot topic of debate. Senator Robert Kelly is pushing for a Mutant Registration Act, a law that would force mutants to reveal their identities and abilities to the public. This proposal ignites tension between humans and mutants. The story introduces Rogue, a young mutant who accidentally harms others with her touch, absorbing their powers and memories. Fearing her ability, she runs away from home and meets another mutant, Logan, also known as Wolverine, who possesses retractable metal claws and the ability to heal from any injury. The two form an unlikely bond, but they soon find themselves attacked by mysterious mutants in the Canadian wilderness. Before the attack goes too far, they are rescued by members of the X-Men, a group of mutants led by Professor Xavier. The X-Men are dedicated to protecting both mutants and humans from threats, working to prevent violence between the two species. The team consists of powerful mutants like Cyclops, who can shoot energy beams from his eyes, Jean Grey, a telekinetic and telepath, and Storm, who can control the weather. They bring Logan and Rogue to Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters, a safe haven for mutants, where Professor Xavier explains his mission of peaceful coexistence. Meanwhile, Magneto has other plans. Believing that war between humans and mutants is inevitable, he devises a plan to use a machine to turn world leaders into mutants, hoping that this would force them to accept mutant kind. Magneto and his Brotherhood of Mutants, which includes Mystique, a shapeshifter, Sabretooth, a savage, animalistic mutant, and Toad, capture Senator Kelly and use him as a test subject for their machine. However, the machine has fatal side effects as it causes Senator Kelly's body to break down after mutating. The X-Men realize that Magneto plans to use Rogue's powers to fuel his machine, sacrificing her life in the process. The climax takes place on Liberty Island, where Magneto plans to activate the machine at a summit of world leaders. The X-Men, including Wolverine, Cyclops, and Storm, confront Magneto and his Brotherhood in an epic battle. With their combined efforts, they manage to stop Magneto and save Rogue, who is left weakened but alive after Wolverine uses his healing power to help her recover. In the aftermath, Magneto is imprisoned in a plastic cell, knowing that his fight is far from over. Professor Xavier visits him, and the two old friends-turned-enemies debate their differing views on the future of mutant kind. Magneto vows to escape and continue his fight, while Xavier remains committed to his dream of peace. The film ends with the X-Men continuing their mission to protect both mutants and humans, knowing that the battle for acceptance is just beginning. Wolverine, still seeking answers about his mysterious past, remains with the X-Men, finding a new purpose among them. X-Men 2000 is a story about identity, acceptance, and the fear of the unknown, all wrapped in a thrilling action-packed superhero adventure.